Alright, welcome back.
Can we all turn our cameras on? That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Tilo, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. There you go. Should we do like this warm-up thing like last week?
Sure. Right.
Yeah. So Leon, it's you have to come up with the game. We have to guess it.
Oh.
Oh,
Sure. I think I already have a game. Just let me Google it so I have every info available.
All right.
Alright, I have a game.
Nice.
Was it released before or was it released after 2010?
No.
Okay, it's before 2010.
are we writing on Miro?
So after 2010.
Question
No.
was before 2010, right? And then he said no.
You asked after. You asked after. So it's before 2010.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm.
When you start this game, is there like a character creator or like a character select screen?
Hmm. I'd say no.
Okay.
So there's definitely no character creator.
Definitely. Okay.
And
Okay.
if there is another character, it's most likely for player 2. So I'm being generous.
Player 2.
Player 2.
There's a player 2. It sounds arcadey.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is this game from the 16-bit era?
Let me check.
Ooh, okay.
So like Genesis, Super Nintendo, Super
Xenon.
Famicom, whatever.
So if you were to ask if this is,
Hmm.
I don't know if this is this or that.
That's strange.
Probably Metroid.
I mean, then the answer would be a resounding yes. There would be no.
Mm.
So
I am
should I
gonna go
rephrase?
ahead and say it's 16-bit.
Okay.
So it's also I don't know, 2006 or 8 or something.
It's
I don't know.
way before 2010.
Yeah.
Was this game released in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
The 90s. Okay.
Is it a racing game?
No.
Right.
Is it a shooter game?
No.
Okay, so it's not Super Metroid.
Would you call Metroid a shooter?
Huh?
Would you call Metroid a shooter?
Yeah, sure. I mean, of course you have a gun, right?
And I'm really unsure what you mean with shooter, but I'm
Oh, you
gonna
can
say
shoot.
no.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
can shoot.
Mario is also not a shooter just because you have fire flowers.
Uh,
Yeah, Mario Kart is a shooter.
Mario Kart is a shooter, yeah. and Super Mario is a shooter as well.
So maybe you can rephrase the question. Is there shooting? Is shooting a core mechanic in this game?
I don't think so.
Okay. Was it released on Super Nintendo?
Mm,
Or if you have to look, then it's probably not. So it only.
I actually thought it did, but it didn't.
Oh wow. Okay.
So was this released on Mega Drive Genesis?
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
That-
is it Aladdin? Perhaps.
Perhaps.
No.
No, I'm not
Sega.
asking you. What's the question for you?
Otherwise,
Just
the
wait.
game would be over. Like if we say a name of a game and it's we can only do this one time.
So I'd say it's pretty far in the past, but I'm not that niche. Should be pretty easy.
All right. Is this a platformer?
Mm, it's kind of hard to tell this game's this far in the past because the genres didn't establish themselves yet
Mhm.
so far. Let me say.
Is it like a tie-in movie, like a
Oh no.
like a Super Star Wars or? Okay.
So officially, it's not a platformer, but I'd say it has some platforming elements.
Okay.
Mm.
Was this made by? Was this developed by Sega?
No.
Uh-huh.
How many questions we have left?
No clue. I thought Tito tracks them down.
We did like 12. I don't think exactly 12 because player 2 was the free answer. So I think 11 questions.
Not racing, not shooter. Shooting is not a core mechanic.
Was
Actually,
this
not shooter, not shooter. I think it's 10 because not shooter and shooting not a core mechanic was not like wasn't
wa-
asked.
was it made by Konami?
Oh yeah, also true.
No.
Okay, you gonna ask every publisher now?
No,
I
just a
see.
few.
It's gonna.
Just a few.
Okay.
I mean, I just eliminated all games made by Konami, which is huge.
Mm.
Which is huge. Yeah. You want to ask Nintendo as well?
On the Sega?
On the Sega?
No.
No.
No. Actually,
no.
actually. Oh, it's a Mega Drive Genesis. That's okay. That's established. Okay. Oof. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and be kind because asking for the platform isn't that effective. Simply because this is a rather
Mhm.
popular game.
Is it still like an existing or like popular IP?
I think it's there was just one game of it. So
Okay.
Okay.
no,
No. Okay.
no,
So, but as I understood, it was not only released on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
we just established it, but we never
Oh, we did.
asked it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm being a little bit kind.
All right, so it's it's a non-exclusive, which was on a on a Genesis, but it didn't appear on the Super Nintendo. Back then, there were only two consoles and a handheld, and some handhelds. Oh, was this also on PC?
No, probably Amiga.
Or
No for PC.
that's a stupid question.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
any
it's,
game that appeared on PC and on Genesis. I'm
uh,
sure there are some.
S- pardon for the IP question. There have been two other games, but also in the 90s. The IP doesn't really live anymore.
Hmm.
So it's not a platformer. It's not a shooting game primarily. It's not a racing game. Wow. Is this like a is this
What
a
is it then?
is it a puzzle game?
No, not at all.
Okay. Huh. I mean, do you remember where Double Dragon? Double Dragon was also on Super Nintendo, I think.
Mm.
It was on PC as well. I remember it vividly playing it on PC, so it can't be Double Dragon. He said no to PC, right?
Could be, yeah, it could be like a side brawler.
Yeah,
Could be an RPG.
yeah. Well, it
Does
isn't
Sega have
2D either.
RPGs?
Yeah, like Phantasy Star and
Oh yeah,
Shining
right.
Force.
I thought
He was-
Shining Force was NES.
No.
I mean, giving his a reaction, I would say no.
Yeah.
What was the question?
No, if it is an RPG, you were like, ah. So it can't-
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not a- yeah, it's not an RPG.
Yeah, I think
That
I mean focusing
that
on
one was free.
the genre would have been. I mean, it probably arcadey because you can
Yeah.
have 2-player mode.
Yeah, but
Could be.
so it's definitely not a fighting game. It's not a side scroller, but because there you have to pick a character, so you can eliminate like fighting games as well.
Fighting games as well.
Yeah.
And also, what about sports?
Yeah. I mean, what is left. It's just only sports. Maybe like strategy.
So hold on. I mean, with what you're saying, Mortal Kombat would be out of the question then.
Yes, because you have to you have to select a character for
Ah,
each round.
Also, the
Yeah,
IP.
Yeah.
righty.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was also on Super Nintendo.
Really, Mortal Kombat came to Super Nintendo.
Yep.
I think it was pretty exclusive to
No,
Sega.
no. Super Nintendo had the green blood, but
Ah,
Mega Drive had the
interesting.
red blood.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
So, we still have questions or no?
How many questions we have left? This is like super hard for some reason. I should. I mean, I know the like Genesis catalog pretty well.
Yeah. It was maybe so you said also no sports game because why?
No, sports games could be. It could be is one of the last
Okay.
remaining genres actually.
Okay.
And
I actually
strategy.
didn't keep track. I'd say you have like 6 more questions.
Mhm.
So, is it a strategy game?
How many more questions do we have? 5. Really? 4.
No strategy game.
No strategy.
No strategy game.
Like
5.
nothing like Command and Conquer or something like that.
Or Populous. Well, Populous was also in Super
What
Nintendo.
was too big? Yeah.
What was the other one? Powermonger. Powermonger was so Powermonger is no strategy game, so not Powermonger either, which was very very popular on the Genesis.
And he's saying
Wow.
he was also saying it's not like a deep cut. So you said Aladdin, which is one of I'd say the more like famous Genesis games, and you said I would never have picked such a niche game. So so
Well,
this
Aladdin is a niche game.
yeah,
A
it
niche game?
wasn't even a niche game, but so this is like something in the vein of Sonic, which is made by Sega
Yeah.
and is a platformer, so it cannot be.
Yeah.
So
Did we ask you-
let's go. What are like the big games from Genesis that we know, like the top 10 games, top 5 games? It's Sonic.
Right.
It's Streets of
Mhm.
Rage, which cannot be. It's Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat. Ooh. NBA. What about NBA Jam? It's not a question. NBA Jam.
Oh, what about Altered Beasts? Remember that one? That was like the opening game
Yep.
of Genesis. Did somebody look at
Yeah,
his
that's
reaction?
also That's a
Huh?
that's like a side.
Altered.
And you can only select the wolf guy.
Yeah. Yeah. When I say Altered Beast again, any reactions?
Altered Beasts? Wasn't this
Okay.
like
We're not-
It's like reading a book. Okay. Altered Beast was
No.
amazing. I remember going to
I
yeah.
I remember the name because I've kind of looked at stuff from it, then I made myself a small collection. Actually, never got around it, but it was super popular for some reason.
It was mega popular. I remember hanging out in a video recorder sort of shop at this little village I was going to school, and they had like this game running all day, and we kids, we were like just playing it in the shop, to the point where this shop owner just threw us out and stopped selling Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was this also released in arcades?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
So it could be NBA Jam. Biggest.
Really, I thought about this because
But the
But
IP is
no,
too
it
big,
cannot
no?
be.
I-
NBA Jam was also on the Super Nintendo, definitely.
yeah, and it's a big IP.
It's still around. Yeah.
Besides,
So it was at one point. Fun fact, it was at one point the biggest selling media franchise of the time.
NBA?
NBA Jam.
Really?
Simply like the arcades, because it was everywhere, like in every bar there was NBA Jam. And people just stuffing money in there, all over the world, from all over the world.
I don't get the
And-
appeal of sports games.
And it was around the same time as it was more successful than the Jurassic Park movie in terms of
really,
that's
But you have this machine in front of you, which you can do anything, and you use it to play basketball, which you can make like on the next best basketball court.
it's you mean instead of playing like physically basketball physically.
are we
Yeah,
really
that's
having
the
this discussion?
yeah. This
I mean, you
it's
could have. You
It's
can,
easier. It's easier. It's arguably also more fun. You don't have to learn to dunk and stuff.
Actually, I learned all the NBA rules, or like the basketball rules through this game,
And it's not even based on the real basketball rules.
and I was out. And then after that, I was pain in the ass for all my friends playing like real basketball. Because I mean, there's like rules where you can't even walk back and stuff, Or I was super anal about dribbling it, and then like 1 step, 2 step throwing. They were like, "Oh, fuck off! We're just playing here." Okay. I would have bet on alternately. That would have all box. I'm dumbfounded.
Okay. This is like does this have like is this like a space? Does this take place in a sci-fi setting?
yes.
It's a WWF Raw.
No, it's he just said it's taking place in a sci-fi setting.
Yeah, that's what.
Kind of true. I don't know.
What is then?
Is this
Contra.
okay? So there's
And no shooting, so it's not Contra.
is it like Space Harrier? Could it be Space Harrier?
Is it a game?
Is that a game? So no, it's not a game. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah,
what,
no, it isn't.
What about Castlevania?
does not take place in a sci-fi setting.
Yeah.
Well,
Also platforming.
Also on Super Nintendo. But
alrighty.
besides that, everything was was correct. Okay.
I kind of have an idea, but
I mean, this is like really hard. No shooting, no flying in sci-fi. What kind of?
with not flying.
No, there's probably some
we
flying.
established
We never asked
there's
about
flying.
Oh, you said fighting. Okay,
no
sorry.
fighting. Okay, no fighting.
no fighting.
Fighting.
How did you
Who's
get no
shooting?
fighting?
I don't know. It's just like fighting. Didn't we? Who wrote this? Fighting strategy, sci-fi.
I'm pretty sure at some point we excluded fighting. I don't know.
Perhaps like brawling. Brawlers?
Yeah, that's a bit of a
Yeah.
fighting and brawlers.
Oh, there's this game where it's essentially like a 2D side-scrolling fighting game where you like fight aliens. I forgot the name. Alien. It's called Alien whatever, but it's not an alien game.
Mm. Okay.
Alien
Um,
homicide.
how many questions do we have left?
None.
Probably already over, way over.
Okay, then we just have one guess. We just have one guess.
Oh dear.
This colossal failure.
Yeah. Everybody just picked the game they like.
And I still have hope that Leon gave us some like wrong information and put us on the wrong track, so it's his fault. But we probably
Not
just
impossible.
Not at all. Yeah. I mean, the shooting question was like super important. It also made it super hard.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we should get this. The most popular sci-fi game on the Genesis. No googling, just
Altered Beasts.
which is not. It's a fantasy setting.
Yeah. Sorry, but this is like the question was something else, right? Otherwise, would said Metroid, but there's shooting. So
And Metroid is also not on the Genesis.
is it not on?
No.
Oh, it's Super Nintendo.
Mhm.
Right.
Uh,
Is there no space exploration games? Could be something like that.
it could be Toe Jam and Earl, which is where you like play like two aliens on a.
Yeah, I looked at that, but then on their wiki it said that there was one in 2019. That was
Really?
released. I'm
Like
pretty
a
sure.
remaster or a re-release or entirely new game.
Let's see. Fourth title, Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove, was released on March 1st, 2019. Oh,
Originally.
Yeah, the IP has too many. 4 titles.
Oh, and a Echo the Dolphin is also ultimately in a sci-fi setting because you end up in this like terrible
But
level.
IP, too many titles.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. What about Warden?
What?
No, sorry, that's from '87. Never mind. That's a little bit too old. Yeah, I don't know.
What about this Starflight game? It's like a space exploration. Only 2 titles.
Phantasy Star is also taking its place in space, but it's an RPG. I don't know. I don't know. This is probably going to be so obvious.
Perhaps.
Oh, there's also Restar, where you're playing like a star. It's like a jump run, but that's a platformer. Takes place in space.
I mean, what could we do better for next time? So establishing the genre.
Yeah. We never established a genre because it's not. It's so. I'm just summarizing. It's not a RPG. It's not a fighting game. It's not a RPG. I already said that. It's
Not a
not
puzzle
a.
game.
Yeah, it's not a
Not
strategy
puzzle,
game.
not strategy,
It's
not
not a strategy
racing.
game.
Yeah.
You don't shoot in this game. It could be a sports game, or it's takes place in. Oh, it's
Space
like
Jam.
rollerball or something like that. Rollerball.
But Space Jam was Nintendo.
So should we give up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving up. So hit us.
Battletoads.
What?
mm,
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Battletoad. Never heard of it.
Battletoads, yeah.
Yeah. Is
It's
that
like a big meme
the
game.
sure that's not
the
on Super
Genesis-
Nintendo?
absolutely sure that it's on the NES, Mega Drive, Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy, CD32, and arcade.
Wow.
But
That's
Yeah,
it has a lot of titles. It has like
Mhm.
7 titles.
Really? I am
Yeah.
looking at the
Yeah.
wiki page.
I'm pretty sure there's
Yeah,
also like
and-
a new one coming up.
Yeah,
The new
Xbox One.
The new one came out in 2020. Yeah.
I thought this was like announced but never came to fruition.
No.
But there's like Game
It
Boy,
came out.
SNES.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Battletoads is a good one. I mean,
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean that is a good pick.
Yeah, but next time we should like have more easy. Altered Beast would be perfect. Ah, love
I'm gonna know what you're gonna pick next time.
Yeah, next time we do Tilo.
It's me? Oh. Okay.
Good one. Good pick. We suck.
GG. Mhm.
Yeah, the Sega Mega Drive question kind of led you along a completely wrong path because this
Yeah.
kind of appeared everywhere on the time.
Except the Super Nintendo.
Except-
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
for
tough.
some reason.
That's tough. I could have like bet all my money that this was also on the Super Nintendo, but it was not.
I think that was kind of the impressive thing behind it because this looked so good and still was on the NES for some reason. Probably because it took Rare so long to make it.
All right, since we didn't get this, now we have to beat Battletoads.
Oh,
Or the second, whatever the infamous hard level, which is the motorcycle turbo tunnel.
Isn't that the
level.
first
Right.
turbo
It's
tunnel
unbeatable.
Is it where you're flying around to these tunnels on like flying motorcycles?
Yeah.
There is actually somewhere in the middle of the game a second turbo tunnel, which is like infinitely harder because you have to memorize what happens exactly.
Or we could play one thing, which is like the same ballpark, Chain Together. Remember this one?
Oh,
oh yeah,
Gentlemen?
the one
Yeah.
you shared.
I'm not committing to playing that.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to play. I mean, the cool thing about Chain Together is when you're playing it solo, it's a complete different game. And then
Mhm.
also when you're playing, and then you have like these different game modes like lava, so with like, lava's rising behind you and go faster. And then you can
Till?
make it even a way different game
Yep.
if you using like these gold wings, which you get when they get all the wings in the game.
Very sorry, but I don't think our stream has any sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just also saw this comment, but I have no idea why this should be the case.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad then.
Yeah, I actually there's no way of finding this out.
Couldn't you go on
Well-
YouTube?
Yeah, hold on.
Couldn't you go on
Well,
YouTube?
we can open it
Yeah,
and
no,
see.
sound is on. Sound is on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I think he actually meant the comment meant in this room.
Hold
Yes,
on.
he was in this
actually
room.
meant
The comment
Oh,
meant,
really?
and maybe he had some issue
Yeah,
like
yeah,
with these
there-
words.
Yeah, I just checked it. We're streaming with audio.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
No. But yeah, thanks.
All smiling faces and lips moving. Sounds like a bug. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be down for a chain together. I'm still convinced this game is some sort of crypto miner, but sure.
Do you think? No, it's an asset flip. So they really got away with just buying assets on the Unreal Store and then putting them together, having one little interesting mechanic, and then that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
when I see that this game has like 5 gigs and all of these AI generated graphics, buttons, and logo, this looks like a crypto miner in plain sight for me.
they're not AI generated. They're just
Oh, the buttons are definitely AI generated.
Really?
The logo itself, this screams AI.
Hmm.
So obviously they have everything from the asset store.
I mean, yeah, the assets themselves, yeah, but the buttons and
Yeah, the
the
logo is yeah, it's very AI.
perhaps some Photoshop magic to sort of repair it, but you can't tell me this is something a designer made.
No.
Let's have a look.
This was, I think I popped a vein in my head when I downloaded this game. My friends wanted to play this with me, and I saw like 5 gigs for a Fortnite level, and
Well, the thing
then I,
is, I mean,
then I boot it up and then get hit with the AI generated menu.
and you were like, I'm done. I'm done here. I'm out. No, it has a lot of it's well, it's a good game. Okay. I've 20 hours in it.
Yeah, that for sure.
Does it have
I mean, part
offline co-op?
Yes, now it does. Not offline. What do you mean offline co-op? Like on one
Couch
screen?
co-op.
Ah, no, that
Mm.
doesn't.
I might be better that way.
Actually, I actually promised myself I'm not going to play it today. I have some work, but or yeah. So it's really very simple. Okay, so lava mode with wing. So the idea of the game is you have like these parkours, you know, and you have to get to the top to heaven, and you start down in hell. And you get like these little cute wings when you finish once, and
Oh, poor lost
then you get also new mode, which is the lava
you
mode,
want to escape the flames of
um,
hell.
and that means when you fall down,
Before
you end up in
I was
lava,
growing bored,
most likely.
I've concocted a
So
little
the
And
lava
it's
keeps rising.
If
yeah,
you're
and it's kind of a
brave,
speedrunning
you may
game. So in
try
the
to reach the
top
edge.
corner, you can see the time
Not sure
and
if
also
you're
how high I
capable,
am.
though. I eagerly
And
await the fall.
well, it's
Very
at the
first
moment for
day.
me it's impossible to reach the summit in lava mode because I'll end up dying at some point. But I get up like 1500 meters or something, and it's more like a speedrun game then. This is like the interesting part. So you have like different modes which completely change the character of the game. You know, like
I was still surprised by how much effort they put into the lower levels, into the scenery.
yeah. Also, there's you see that there are like different level designers working in this game.
Stop
So
this
there's like
aimless chatter.
super simple
It's supposed
levels,
to be setting up
and
the
then
next
there's
challenge.
levels
As
which
I'm
are
convinced.
really yeah, intricate.
So where's the chain together part coming?
Yeah, that's gone when you're playing it alone.
Okay.
Something, but this is
Uh,
like more a speedrun game now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so usually
and can you
you
turn
would
off the wings?
no, I actually turned on the wings. Yes, you can turn off the wings.
Okay, cool.
How
But
long can you fly? How like can you just fly straight up?
no, you can't fly up. You have to use a since jump or something,
Okay.
and this is like the most you can do. But the cool thing is it becomes like this speedrun game. You see, I'm completely ignoring these obstacles. You have to find new ways on how to progress because you have like this lava following. And if you would go the normal way, this thing would kind of catch up to you, burn you. So, as I said, I mean, with all these different modes, you can make a different game out of it, which is cool. I like it. Yeah, normally this would take you like at least 5 minutes to get here. Yeah? So this is like half the time now. Yeah, and then so it's like 3 different scenarios. Like there's the hell, then there's the top side, and then there is Almost Heaven, where you go to gardens and stuff, and like some Chinese themed park, etc. and so on. And they have like these little themes on the way, like a subway, etc. and so on, which is pretty cool. So right before you
Amazing.
end up on top side, there's like the subway themed level. So, and I think some parts of these games, like here driving around with a car, or where you drive a bulldozer, they're just made for appear on the box basically, because they last like a minute or something, and then you never see them again. you never drive a car or drive a bulldozer again. I mean, especially the bulldozer one. You drive it literally like for 10 seconds before you dump it, which is ridiculous.
It's amazing how you can just put some garbage on a market and you just need one streamer to stream it.
Yeah.
One successful streamer and you get a snowball effect and probably extremely rich.
I mean, this game. I mean, also as it appears poorly made, it's really going because, as I said, you can make it to a completely different game with the mechanics it has. It's like this chain together part, which is in the name, is hilarious. Oops. Which is hilarious while playing it.
Kinda strange how long it took for. I mean, it all started with only up.
Yeah.
How long it took for that to become some sort of genre. I mean, there is also a only up mod for Mario 64 out there, which is super popular. Which
What do you
goes
mean?
surprisingly well with the old controls.
I think only
Yeah,
up
but these are
is down,
yeah.
right? Only up is not existing anymore, I think.
Really?
Mhm.
How so?
Because they had so many like assets that they had
Oh, pay for
that
them.
they didn't have permission to use.
Oh,
And so yeah, so I think that they like took them out, but then they still had issues, and they just removed the game from the platform. I mean they already made so much money.
yeah.
I think it's just one guy basically.
And he was like,
I'm not gonna make any more because the hype was over, I guess.
interesting.
I think so basically like they're all using like a pre-made locomotion asset as well. And that's why they all have the same animations. It's an Unreal like free
Yes.
asset.
Like
I
this
love
is
how
like
the
also like this character
textures.
here. It looks like completely like I mean, all the movements and stuff. That's like PUBG. It's like you're playing PUBG character.
Oblivion.
And
This
it's
temple
also
around you.
straight from the SSR. Or
Yeah, which I think has like always also been like the look, right? Because like getting up or getting over it, is like the first
That's it.
body in game, right? And that's like what it was. It was just a ton of assets thrown together,
yeah.
and then every other, person with just like a bunch of loose assets, they say, okay, I can throw together a level.
Funny thing is, this isn't actually the first part of this whole genre. Get over it. There was some game by some lunatic made like 20 years prior, which sort of inspired getting over it.
Yeah, it's called Sexy Hiking.
Yeah, this one. I'm
Mhm.
glad you noticed, so I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Sexy hiking.
Mhm.
Yeah, this. It's like looking into the mind of some schizoid.
Oh yeah. More like
I'm
a
pretty sure this.
13-year-old.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this was someone's mental illness diagnosis or something.
Okay. As you see again, you can skip here like plenty of these. I mean, you usually would spend like 10 minutes with one or two more people trying to get through this obstacle.
You just need to add a gun and you have Destiny gameplay.
Yeah.
So how do you get the wings?
You have to collect 10 wings in the game. But they are actually easily obtainable because they're not really hidden, but it's more like while you're going up, you only have to I don't know, look back and then you see them at some point and do
Hmm.
climb there and get them. And then when you get the first one, it tells you, well, 9 more to go, and you're like, okay, cool. That's how I get 10. That means I get 10. I get the win. Haven't found a shortcut for which I hate. Oh my god! Oh, I hate this one. For some reason, you can't climb this flame. Yeah, usually this one here would be some labyrinth where you have to dive through, which I know by heart by now. But it's yeah, also it sucks. It's so satisfying just skipping it by flying to the other side of this one.
Is there any water level in any game that is like fun?
Barometer. So this is like a pretty cool thing here. So, oops,
Okay.
this is like a whole map here, which you can skip. So this is like I would say a quarter of the game, which you just skipped here by flying. Yeah, this looks weird to go down here, but it will make sense in a minute. There you go. This is so cool. Oops.
I thought it would fly off without you.
Huh?
I thought it would fly off without you.
Don't celebrate.
Yeah, it actually flies without you, and then you're fucked. It's really poorly made.
No, really.
Hard to squash.
And then, I mean, this is like over there in the middle. You see an elevator which goes up then into the top world, which is like you saw already 1/3 of the game, which took me now 10 minutes, a little bit more than 10 minutes. And then I think you can beat this game like in 45 minutes. If you look, actually, this is a pretty good run. What the f? Yeah. So, and basically. Getting through all this here. Yeah, here's
When
a
I'm
new
looking at this,
Frogger game.
when I'm looking at this, I see exactly why someone decided to make this in Mario 64, because it feels so similar.
In what game? What in making it in what?
Mario 64.
Oh, Mario 64. Off in the cage here. Yeah, basically that's the first third of the game, and in a speedrun mode. It's not bad.
I mean, with the wings, it looks way more fun.
It is way more fun. Yeah. Other than that, it's super frustrating playing with other people
Elevator to success.
chained together.
So, do you truly think luck is on your side?
Also, I mean, how the character is kind of jumping up and down while the elevator goes up.
I'm here, ever watchful, waiting for your slightest misstep.
Yeah.
My patience is legendary.
Alright.
Continue dreaming, admiring the ephemeral blue sky, for soon it will vanish from your sight after you fall.
Yeah, it's very satisfying flying these levels, you know. And okay, well, some level
I
design.
mean, you can't even be mad at this because this is what assets are for, after all.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, didn't expect that. Here comes the crane. No. Yeah, no. I'm going to just show you this excavator part for now. Here it is. And usually you would drive that thing over here, put this up, and then basically that's it. You don't need it for anything else. It's ridiculous. It's really just for the trailer that you can drive the thing, and it's obviously just out of a asset pack or something. Here we go. Skip the third of the level.
This reminds me of of these GTA maps I used to play when I like on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Exact same feeling.
So
And also
where's-
like these made GTA maps, right? Where you have to like to balance with a car over some course somebody made.
so where's the lava gone?
It's I'm actually way ahead
It's
of it.
coming.
Way ahead of it. It's a good run, by the way. It's the best I had
Oh,
before.
there's a helicopter. Can you ride that?
You can't reach it. I tried. Can't reach.
Well,
Yep.
there should be a
Lava's
way.
down here.
Should be a way.
There should be a way.
Yeah, from here. Can you not fly from here?
Yeah, there's a wall.
This far. I must have
There's a
done
wall you can't
wrong.
see.
A rookie mistake. But worry not. The worst. is
Yeah,
yet
usually
to
that's
come.
15 minutes, and usually
The
this will
little
take you an hour to
enough
get here,
turn into
at
a
least.
real
If you're not flying with wings.
So
Yeah.
no one has
Yeah.
ever was ever in that helicopter.
No, you can't get
Can
over
you,
the
can you
helicopter.
make it your
Oh my god!
your personal
Oh my
task
god!
to reach it?
Oh. Interesting. Hold on.
Can we
You're
get the
safe.
exclusive in this stream
That's more like a
to reach that helicopter?
that
Try it.
helicopter.
Try it.
Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Oops.
I mean, there's probably like an invisible wall.
Yeah, there's an
Or something.
invisible wall. You can't get there. I mean, this is like at the end where this red thing is here with the construction site. That's where it stops. Can't reach. But there's a helicopter up there on one of these buildings here. I think over there, yeah, where the halo is. In that building, there's a helicopter.
Right.
You really think whoever made this game would put on the effort to add some sort of helicopter controls without even being able to access this?
I mean,
I
if
believe
there's
this in
like
any other game, but not this game.
I can't reach it. Actually,
Is that
No.
solid ground? Oh, that's just a wall. Okay.
there's a wall. I don't know what's
Huh?
going on. This is new.
What? Okay.
Never been able to fly here. Interesting.
I
Yeah,
see.
it slowly moves me inside of that thing here.
Mm.
Yep. But the cool thing is, when you fall, actually it burns your clothing, and then she's naked. All right, good. That's enough. Was a good run though.
Yeah.
It looked
Not
like-
right first place.
This looked like something people talk about in sitcoms when they talk about video games, and they pan to the screen and showing whatever is going on there.
What about our game? Where are we?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah, like we're very, very close to having a build. I'm just going through. It's taking forever to update these things, but I've got a very good amount of them through. Yeah, like basically that's what I've been streaming is what this looks like to do, and then yeah, as soon as this is done, then I can put up something. Yeah, just that really.
Mm-hmm. Leaf shader. What was leaf shader?
That was the plants moving around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I did this thing, which is like a kind of like a preparation for the VFX landing, which I think Marco is going to be mostly working on. Yeah, so this is just having like the like kind of the same thing we have in the beginning with the landing of the magpie. It's really like a game object coming down, and then on the ground turns into an entity. Here it's like there is a game object and an entity in the same place, and basically we don't render the entity on the way down, so we can have the game object with the animations. And when it lands, we switch them out. And yeah, so I think this is mostly everything done for what we want for this. I think I'm about to open a pull request for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Mirko comes back, if he's the one going to be working on this, then it's ready. And yeah. So today I'm probably going to be looking to this issue still. And yeah, either that or also helping Tony with this stuff.
Yeah. I've now got like a pretty solid workflow. I figured out the issue with like the rotation stuff. Oh yeah. Also, I posted a picture or a GIF like a little bit after that. And the async loading is actually working pretty well.
Good.
Yeah. So basically, what I was saying yesterday is like yeah, they're like as of right now, basically what we're doing is just getting the like everything working, and then basically after that we'll probably optimize. But actually, I was really surprised with how quickly it loaded with the async stuff, and I think that there's still some room for sure, since that's like a place that I didn't spend a ton of time on beyond like getting it working. But it's pretty promising actually, for sure.
Cool. Leon?
Yeah, pardon. I've been working on the other god statue. Gonna screenshot one moment. At the moment, it's still in the works. Gonna need some more details. I want to add some cowls and some cloth to it. But let me put it on Miro. Somewhere up here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Love it.
Yeah. It's coming along nicely. And once I'm happy with the shape, yeah, gonna go ahead and texture it. Oh, and by the way, this statue and the other statue are perfectly in a 30 by 30 space, meaning that you can place them perfectly somewhere as any other tile.
Nice.
Cool.
If we want to add these into the game as placeable buildings, that's entirely
Yeah, of
possible.
course. Yeah, of course. I want them to be in. I like the weather parts here.
Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, look
also
amazing.
unsure about this because, yeah, what if this is in a desert or something? But yeah, it should be fine because the green isn't that saturated. It can be some jungle gunk, it can be some, yeah, moss in the
Moss.
desert. Can be whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It looks good.
Mm.
Yeah, and we can also like insert a face, I guess, for the Kickstarter reward, where you become like the highest tier, where the statue is based on your face.
I think that
No.
is that possible? I mean,
I have
because
like 12 voxels to work with.
yeah. I mean, does he have a big nose? Okay, let's make a big nose. No, I think more the name is the name recognition thing is more like a thing, that it has a biplate.
Yeah, I just put this photo here. This is like some statue which is in the desert, and so I guess the aging, it looks more like a dark effect. But anyway, this seems pretty fine to me, even in the desert. Unless you want to have a specific version.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
most
wouldn't
probably
bother.
just erosion in the desert, not like any life form crawling up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I mean, maybe when we have the resources, then having some sort of decals growing on side of buildings. Anyway, incorporate this here as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
worst case, there
Hmm.
is. I still have the unweathered version, so we can easily replace that.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, that's all.
Good. Okay. Till, what are you working on?
So yeah, well, yesterday we briefly discussed there's a Comic-Con coming up in Stuttgart at the beginning of November, end of
Mhm.
November, sorry. And they also have like a big gaming section. Question is if we should apply it. They have both like a Steam page and a physical expo.
When is this?
This is let me check. I think it's it's end of November until December 6th. And they kind of do it in an interesting way. So you essentially just send them the game, and they have like people.
Okay.
They have like a PR team who then like set. You don't have to be fit. You don't have to be present at the expo, even if your game is there, because it's
Oh,
like organized by some PR team. I have no idea.
yeah, no, I don't want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can still apply just for the Steam thing, but the chances are slim that they're gonna pick us. They already said they prefer people who play it. It costs like $900. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean it would make sense if we get like if they have prominent. I mean, if we on a Steam page, then $900 could be of interest. You know.
Yeah. Nee, no.
Okay. And then the other festival is there's a Couch Co-op's Steam festival coming up in February. Should I sign Dominion up for
Oh,
it?
interesting.
Could be
Well,
also it could be also like a point where we do some slight adjustment to the game. Maybe.
yeah, in February.
It's a
No,
great opportunity.
it is a great opportunity for Dominion, but looking at the product roadmap, I think in February we are in full swing of getting a public demo out in Kickstarter campaign.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I can still sign up and it just
Yeah, we can do it afterwards, after release of
yeah, but
Dawn of War.
should it still participate? Just in the form as it is now?
Yeah, I mean it's presentable, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah. I mean,
The demo
Yeah.
is still up, I think.
yeah, we
Is
did
it?
put it up. Yeah, we put
Oh,
up.
we put it up.
Yeah, basically with some fixes, and we put it live again.
Okay. Well, no time for this. We have to laser light focus on
Yeah, I
Dawn
mean,
Apart.
all I have to do is sign in, and then it's
Yeah.
gonna be part of the festival.
Okay, fine. Good.
So we
If
get
it's not taking any
some wish lists, I guess.
some wish lists. Okay, do that. All right. Yeah, but we're not working on this. I wish we could work on this, but we can't. Sadly. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Other than that, Kickstarter campaign still running.
Yeah.
There was some learning. There was like a learning phase, but this learning phase is now over. It should be good. Yeah.
Okay. Can you follow my mouse here for this system stability per core mechanics part? So what we're working on at the moment is terraforming, right? In some way, yeah, and the chunk
I
loaders.
think. Okay.
What is once?
Well, I think with terraforming here, it might mean the like pioneer terraforming,
Yes, yeah, right. Exactly.
and that one we're not really working on.
No. Then why is the spaceports red? Was there something working?
I mean, maybe just not updated.
Perhaps. Okay, well, we have to check this. And animations, I mean, there's like the new idle animations, etc. and so on. That's in. And also, I think they're working now, so they're not playing the old animation anymore, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. And big heads are still wonky a little bit, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the speech bubble they have is some gibberish. Fire propagation, I think this is red because it's possible to break the game with too much fire and fire fighting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, why is this green? Be red too. Firefighting is not really working everywhere. At least I haven't played a build where it's working perfectly. Yeah. Okay. Go up. Build system. Go up had many improvements I heard, right? But I haven't played them yet, so we'll see. If this goes to green or not. Build system is like this part missing with the updated blueprint part. So and potentially all this UI UX stuff to make it actually playable by new models. Machines. I assume this is something with what we have in mind with these tutes, etc. That's
Mm.
why it's red. And feeders are green here, even though that we had like issues with feeder. I think we haven't really updated before. So what I would like to do is, as soon as we have a build, then go over this here and then say, okay, well, conveyor belt's working, feeders working, so on, and kind of cross them off, so that we know where we are with these systems. Yeah. Okay.
But
hmm?
this will be within the pre-made world gen or the procedural.
Made world gen.
The pre-made. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice to. For my opinion is like this procedural part don't have to be in the game. I know you guys think different, but I would focus on this world gen part, right? Is what players play initially.
Yeah.
Where we.
I'm mostly asking because, like, for the pre-made, like, it's very likely that there's going to be small things, for example, with HPA,
Yeah.
like small fixes we might have to do, which might make some things look broken.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, pathing maybe. No, I don't see it.
We had go. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Continue, please.
Yeah, like in the sprint, we have a few tasks, which is to check like the state of orders on the terrain, HPA, like like a full gameplay path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
going to be part of this, but
yeah, even when this build goes up, like it should not be used for any testing basically until like basically the end of the sprint and we have a final one.
Sure.
Um,
Okay. But I mean, we can still look at it and see if stuff will work.
yeah, we will do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this would be nice to have this. So today is Wednesday. Friday, I have a big meeting. Take it with me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and for that, yeah, you'll definitely be able to show stuff. I would basically, have this branch downloaded and then also the Steam build, to then show like other mechanics.
I see. Okay. Well, we see how far we can build. Okay. Yeah. What else I'm working on? Yeah, preparing this meeting and also for the next sprint, we want to look at stockpile 2.0. There's some stuff which we already laid out, and then also these tutes, input output of machines. So going to make a list of machines which have a tute, which ones do not have one, which one have an input, which do not have one, and also where they go. And we already have a simple animation on how this should look like, and yeah, going to have some thoughts on that as well. and yeah, continue with these systemic parts like air, pollution, etc., and so on, which we haven't put any time in till which will be something here between February and May potentially. Okay, good. Then I would say back to work, and tomorrow Mirko is here again,
Mm-hmm.
and he can start with the FX mining. That's cool. Okay, good.
Sure. Yeah. 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 Also. Yeah. I don't know if anybody wants to be here. I think I'm gonna make a video doing this because there's like a lot of steps. I was thinking maybe Leon or Francisco, like if either of you have time after this, that I can show you kind of what I'm doing here,
Mhm.
and specifically like what's changing in the files. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Then till then.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah.
see you guys.